Spooky time. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see if it's working on YouTube. I know there's not a fucking fly in here. Oh, my God. All right, hang on. I got to log into Tails. I have to log into Tails. I have to log into Twitter. And then I can see stuff. Let me pop out my chat. What you mean live chat is currently unavailable? You know what? You know what? Like, I'm looking dead at it. It just won't let me pop it out, which is rude. Just let me pop it out, bro. Take me to my dashboard. Yeah. Oh, dude, where's my Dante? Now it's Tails Community Night. Spooky story time. Okay, now you can go live on Twitch too. Okay, cool. Okay, so now I'm just, let's put YouTube windows over here, Twitch windows over here, and bring it into Discord. Make sure everybody can be heard. Discord chat, properties, spooky story time. Okay. Thank you for that sub, Sally. Love your face. Shelly! Oh my God, Shelly! You're fine. Oh, yeah. How's Shelly today? What's going on in Shelly's world? Okay. I have done. Did I do all the social media things? Excellent. Excited to see you in like, well, how many? Like 3 days. Like, wait, no, let's not count today. It's 1, 2. It's like 3 days. We get to see Shelly in 3 days. It's so exciting. Okay, that's good. The only sad thing is I'm almost out of coffee. That's the only sad thing. No, I'm out of coffee. It's sad. It's so sad. I did not go to Costco and get popcorn. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah. Might run up to Heb later and get snacks. Might have to do it. Might have to do it. I'm really? What is going on?
What?
My mic is very quiet. Apparently, that's not right. Windows.
That's
I know, right? Your mic is too loud and mine is really quiet. I have to do fucking troubleshooting on your mic after Ren Fair.
Is it doing that thing again?
You just, I just need to switch out your, I need to do a couple things. I need to switch out your audio interface for one of the Volt ones to see if that helps it. And then I need to show you how to use VAC so we can limit this echo of my voice carrying into the other room.
How do I sound now?
You sound the same. You sound the same. You don't have to troubleshoot it right now. It's not a right now thing. It's not a right now thing. It's a later thing. Later. All right, Shelly. How do I sound? How do I sound now? Is that better? But we're definitely gonna have to use the VAC stuff like Andrew and Juka have. Excellent. Aw, yeah. Oh, I have to send JV a message that we're doing this so JV can come tell us his spooky stories first. Spooky story time. I require your ghost stories, JV. Shelly, do you have ghost stories? Have you ever encountered the supernatural? If so, tell us how it went. How did it go? Did you make it out alive? Hannah talks to dead people.
No. I just perceive.
Have you heard anybody walking down the street where we live, like having loud ass conversations?
Like right now, here, no.
Well, I mean, not like right now, but like since we moved in.
No.
Oh, thank fuck. She drops that shit real casual too. Like we'll just be like not doing shit, and then all of a sudden Pixel will be like, "Yeah, so last night I couldn't sleep because I heard loud, I heard people talking outside." And I'm thinking it's like people, and she's like, "No." No. No. Nah, I'm like, what you mean no? Like. Also, Shelly, did we tell you the story about how Pixel saw some shit that we saw in a YouTube video? I'm like I'm like to this day, like, okay, hang on, baby, tell the story.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to get my ambience. Halloween ambience. Hang on. It's very important. 1 second. There's like a specific one I really like, and I'm like, where is it? Hang on. Wait, is this it? Oh shit. Oh, I'm so good at this. I found it. Okay, yes. Okay.
Hannah is now going to tell you the story of that time that we were watching a Nukes top 5 video, and then Hannah was like, I seen that. Go ahead, Hannah. Tell them the story.
It was like, okay, so one, if you haven't watched Nukes, you should. It's like a fun time. It's entertaining, and you might get a little spooked. But one of those top 5s was, I think it was this guy and his buddy that's also his roommate. They were at, was it apartment, like a new apartment they were looking at or something?
Yeah, they were like across the street at an apartment complex, yeah.
And it was in their window, right? Not the across the street where they saw this?
I think it was in theirs,
yeah.
Yes.
Because he was looking out at something across from them. But in the window itself, their window, was a woman, a very clearly defined woman in like a red long coat, like one of those fancy button-up long coats. Maybe like neck length black hair, just normal looking face, just kind of staring. And they didn't notice it when they were looking at it, but they noticed it later. And when I was watching it, I'm like, huh, that's familiar. Because I was thinking to myself, is this like a copy someone made off of like ripped it, like photoshopped it here? Have I seen this in a game somewhere? And then a memory unlocked for me as a kid where my bedroom was as a child. My bed was pushed right up against, the side was pushed against the window, and my pillow was like right there. So as I'm sleeping, I could just look outside because I'm a freak like that. One day from my neighbor's house across the street, I'm chilling there, I'm laying there, I'm trying to go to sleep. And I've been inside this house, mind you, I've been here. So I'm looking, and one of their bedroom windows are open, like the curtains are open, and one of those bedrooms is the kids' room. and I've played in that room before. And I see someone standing there, and at first I thought it was just their mom, but there is a woman standing with her side to the window, so all I see is her profile, in a long red coat, black hair, staring forward and down, like down at something. And it occurs to me that like that's not their mom, like at all. No one in that house has black hair, so I'm just staring. And she never looks through the window, never looks at me. She's just staring at something down. But where she's staring, there's no bed or anything. It's just a wall. So after like 5 minutes of me staring at her and she's still as fuck, she walks forward and I don't see her again. But she would have had to walk forward into a wall. And I kept staring for like a 20, 30 minutes. I never saw her again. But she just walked forward and that was it.
Mind you, this is the same ghostly figure that we saw on a damn
Yes.
Nukes 5 top 5
The
video.
exact one. That was the exact perfect one. Only I got to see like her portrait and not profile. So me watching this video, I'm like, what the fuck? I've seen her before, like in person.
I looked over at him.
And I'm like, babe, I've seen her before.
I was literally like, say psych. I was like, what you mean you see her before? Say psych right now. Say psych right now.
Bro, I felt weird as fuck seeing something that I've seen before in a Nuke's Top 5. That was weird. That was surreal as shit.
I don't know how I would feel if I had that experience. I might have just ran into the kitchen and just drank a whole bottle of salt to just cleanse myself.
I did. When I realized why she looks so familiar, I had like a small chill, like, holy shit, is that for real? What the fuck?
So if you've ever seen this weird ass ghost in like a red coat in your bedroom, I don't know why she there, but apparently this hoe get around. I don't know, bro.
I don't think she's mean or anything. She's just kind of wandering around.
But like, you can't just be like in my bedroom watching me sleep. Like, thanks for the follow, Rexy. Like, that's creepy as hell. Like, that is creepy as hell. We are also live on YouTube. YouTube is telling me we're live. Is it lying? Hang on. Spooky, scary skeleton. Shivers down my spine. Where are we live if not on YouTube? I don't understand. YouTube, like, y'all. This fucking YouTube literally is gonna be the death of me. Like, I'm not, like, hold up. I'm gonna just go, why can't I go to my live? Am I tripping? Yes, okay. Why is it a private video? What? Bruh.
That's funny.
Hang on. I'm trying to fucking fight with YouTube. I don't understand why it's private. I don't understand. Hang on. Let's make it public. Okay. I was like about to fight YouTube because it's got me with my little live notification on, but then I went to the link and it's like, no, it's set to private. Since when, dog? Okay, now you should also see us on YouTube. It's super secret. That's right, it's super secret. All right, JV's coming in to tell us ghost stories too.
I'm so excited.
Which is amazing. So, okay, I gotta tell this story because fucking somebody was talking about hotel rooms the last time we was hanging. So I had the worst dream ever in a fucking hotel room once. So I used to be a records manager and I used to have to travel a lot for work, right? So I used to do that like a bunch, which was nice. I definitely got to travel a lot for work, right? So I had not had any other problems in hotel rooms before. And mind you, this was also before I was afraid of the dark. So I could sleep in the dark just fine. So I check into this hotel room. There was nothing, I mean, my job could not be more boring. There is nothing scary happening. This is like in the middle of like summer too, right? I go to bed. The dream I have, I will never fucking forget it. So it was one of those hotel rooms like you walk in, bathroom doors right here. So then you come around and there's like closet, mirror, bed, TV, like sitting area, window, right? We got the layout, right? Okay. So the dream, nightmare, fucked up dream I have, I am in the hotel room and I am in the bed. And the only slight difference is I could see the light in the bathroom was on, which would have been kind of hard for me to do, like, had I been in the quite the exact layout, because, like, the way the bathroom was, like, around the corner, you know what I'm saying? But in the dream, like, everything else was the same, but I could see that the light in the bathroom was on. And because it's, like, one of those dreams where you're in where you are, you're, like, especially freaked the fuck out, because now I'm like, why the fuck is the light in my bathroom on? And then I look to my fucking right, and where that closet is with the mirror, the closet door is open and there is a girl standing there. And she has got her back to me. She has blonde hair pulled into a ponytail. I don't remember what she is wearing, but this whore turns around and points at me.
No.
True
No.
fucking story.
No,
bro, I'm telling
get that shit out of here.
Bro,
You thought mine was scary? No, get out of here.
Bro, she turns around and fucking points at me. And then I woke up. And bro, I've never been more terrified in my fucking life, bro. I have never had a nightmare like that. Like, why did you turn around and point at me? Why did you do that? So yeah, I had a terrible nightmare in a hotel room. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10 Yelp review. As if the window closes going to keep the ghosts out. Listen, Rexy, you don't know. She said, shut up.
You shut. I had to close my whole window and the blinds. Listen, that shit was open. And there's a woods back there. Fuck no.
Worst nightmare fucking ever. Hi, JV. Can you tell us about your experience with ghosts so the next time we see you, we can throw salt on you?
Yeah. So,
I'm so ready.
I have a couple of different experiences that I'll try to give to you quickly here because I got to get in and out. But I wanted to tell Crystal these to freak her out. And one of the stories I did ask Lisa because she's involved in it, if she wanted to comment on it, and she said, "Don't make me think about that."
Oh damn, JV.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she said she did not want to talk about it. But the first story is the more recent-ish story. Basically, a few years after Lisa and I were together, we were living in her parents' house. So we're living with her whole family. It's just like, I'm pretty sure it was a Saturday. And it's just a regular Saturday in the afternoon. I'm doing what I usually do, which is watching college football. And I kind of see a figure in the hallway. And so to give you an idea, Lisa and I's bedroom sits at the end of a hallway. So it's our bedroom, her parents' bedroom, and then across from us is her brother's bedroom. And connecting all this is one hallway that leads out into the living room. So I see this figure kind of in the hallway, and I can't really see it clearly. And to my knowledge, and this is important to note, I am the only one home. We also it was a full house, so we also had Lisa's sister and my nieces and nephew living with us, who were at the time were pretty small and like the size of the figure that I saw. And I was tripping out because they were gone. And literally, this is like one of the rare times where I was the only person in the house. So I thought maybe they came back early. Um, and I thought that it was my nephew, Tristan. And so I walk into the hallway. I don't see anything. I walk further out. I'm looking in the living room. Nobody in the living room. I go, Tristan, Amber, who's Lisa's sister, Amber, anybody here? Check the front door, make sure I'm not tripping. It's locked. Go in the kitchen that's adjacent. Nobody's in there. So I'm just thinking like, hey, my mind's just playing tricks on me. So I go back and probably about 15 minutes passes and I see the figure again. And this time I'm kind of already on alert. So I'm thinking maybe somebody left the garage door open and it's somebody playing a prank. And so immediately as I see the figure, I get up and I kind of like sprint into the hallway and I see a little boy. And what makes it very strange is this little boy is not, I guess this would have been 2008, 2009. And this little boy is not like dressed in 2000s clothes. Like I'm like, what? And I'm just like, what is going on? And he's standing like in front of me, maybe like, I don't know, 4 feet away. And because I'm me, I don't realize that I might be looking at some apparition. I'm thinking it's a ghost, or I'm thinking it's a kid, not a ghost. And so immediately I'm like, who? And as soon as I say it, like he runs away, he darts into the kitchen, which is connected to the garage, and I like try to go around the corner, and he's gone. I open the door that leads to the garage, and the garage door is closed. So now I'm freaking out
Absolutely not.
because there's no, all the doors are closed. The doors are closed. The patio door is closed. The garage door is closed. And I just saw a child dressed in what I would describe as like, I don't know, 1920s, 1930s clothing. A little white child in this house that primarily only has minorities in it. And you know, it's a cul-de-sac. So I know the other families on the block and the kids, they all play together. This is not a kid I've seen. So that's when I start to get kind of freaked out. And I go, that's not a ghost, was it? Can't be a ghost. My mind's playing tricks on me. So eventually, Lisa comes home. Everybody comes home, and I'm kind of like, I'm gonna sound crazy if I say anything, but Lisa comes into our bedroom, and I said, "Hey, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I swear I saw a little boy like dressed in like 1930s clothing that was just like smiling and ran down the hall. And I saw him twice." And Lisa goes, "Oh, so you met him?"
Bro, instant divorce. Instant divorce.
It was like, what? He's one of the ghosts that lives here,
She ain't
and
warned
he
nobody.
doesn't always come around. But sometimes he comes around. He doesn't do anything, but sometimes he just pops up. And I go, you're shitting me, right? You're not, like, I just met him. And then I ask her mom, and her mom says, "Oh yeah, yeah, he's like a little boy that like haunts, quote unquote, the house because he doesn't really do anything." And her brother was in earshot. He goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that kid like plenty of times." So they just let me live in their house, um, without telling me there was a ghost.
So they left you home alone and didn't warn you that, oh yeah, and if you see a little white boy running around, it's okay. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Dude, you gotta warn somebody. What
yeah.
the fuck?
And keep in mind, I'd already been living there years, so it wasn't like I just had never come across them, and nobody had. I guess maybe it was so common to them, or it freaked them out so much. I think that they just never really talked about it. Um, but yeah, that happened. Like, swear to God, and Lisa was like, I said, hey, I want to tell Crystal the story about the little boy, and she said, nah. I was like, do you want to add anything to it? And she said, nope, I don't want to talk about it. So
Lisa's like, nah.
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
be
So
I'd be
so that's
mostly
the first
mad
one.
I was not informed. I'd be so mad. I was like, y'all let me be in this house all by myself. Y'all got a damn ghost in here. I don't give a fuck. Casper is y'all's friend. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a trip, and the reason why I sound so calm about it is because of the story that happened before, the one that really freaked me out.
Oh, so this was
Um,
calm compared to what you're about to tell us.
yes,
Oh, okay,
like
I'm ready. Okay.
this was my second encounter with a ghost. This was my second like direct encounter with a ghost. So, and I don't think I'm like open to all sorts of things existing. Like I believe that ghosts can exist, or who knows, maybe they're not ghosts, right? And they're just something happened in another dimension and planes are crossing.
Right.
But the first encounter made me think, oh, like ghosts are absolutely real. So me and my friends, we were going to Malibu, and there's a shortcut from where we live to get to Malibu Beach. And there's a street slash canyon called Topanga Canyon Road, and essentially it'll cut out, you know, 40 or 45 minutes. You just drive through this canyon, and so we're headed out. We're driving through the canyon. It's starting to rain, which is pretty rare in Southern California, but it's starting to rain. By the time we actually get to the end of where the street starts becoming the canyon, it's pouring. And so I already don't like driving in this canyon. I'm not driving, I'm riding, which makes it worse for me. And I'm riding with a friend of mine who shall remain nameless just in case they ever come across YouTube, who's like a horrible driver, and but also like likes to try stunts in their car.
Oh no.
Yeah, so fantastic combination driving in a canyon, um, with like very steep hills. Um, so I'm feeling super nervous already. But we're at this point, like, we're halfway through the trip. We get halfway into the canyon, and we're almost gonna be to our destination probably in another 20 minutes. And I look out of the car window to the right of me, and I saw a woman. I saw a woman in a red Toyota Corolla. It looked like she had basically hit the tree that she and her car were standing next to. And so I literally yell out like, "Hey, we're not going to stop." And everybody looks at me and they're like, "What do you mean?" I was like, that lady right there, we need to stop. And I'm like yelling at this point. And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And so we drive past her and I'm like, guys, this is like, these are guys that would stop to help somebody. So I'm like, I'm kind of pissed off and shocked. And I'm like, yo, please stop the car. So they stop the car and I look back. I open the door and I look back. She's gone.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, I'm positive at this point, guys. Like, I'm positive that there was a lady in a red Toyota Corolla sitting there waiting for help that just hit a tree. All that's standing there is the tree. That's it. She's not there. There's no car. It's just a tree. My homeboy looks at me and he's like, "What's wrong, man?" And I was like, "Don't fuck around with me. Like, you saw that lady, right?" And he goes, "No." I turned to the rest of my homeboys in the car. 5 of us in the car. I turned to the other 3 and I go, "Come on, y'all. Y'all saw that, right?" And they go, "Nah, bro. I'm not playing with you. I didn't see anything." And so, like, at that point, my heart is pounding because I'm positive. Like, to this day, I'm like, I saw a person waiting for help. So obviously, there's nobody at this tree. The guys are like, can we fucking get on with it? So, we do our thing, come back home, and a couple of days later, I just can't let this go. I'm like, this just, yeah, it was very strange, right? Like, I could not let it go. And it was probably one of the first times in my life where I go, I wonder if that was a ghost. And I don't know why, but I just decided, you know what? If it was a ghost, maybe something happened and maybe I can look it up. And so I was literally on my lunch at work, like probably that next week, and I'm Googling. And I basically spent my whole lunch Googling, couldn't find anything. Decided the next day I'm going to do the same thing. I'm Googling at work, I'm Googling at home. And then finally, I was like, well, maybe there's an article or something that I'm not seeing. And so at the time, the Los Angeles Times, you could go back and you could look in their archives. And so I just typed it in because I thought, well, if somebody had a crash on Topanga Canyon, she looked relatively young. I was like, that would probably be notable. And so I start going back.
You are literally a horror movie trope right now. I love it.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? And I start going back and finally I hit on something in my search in the archives. And there's no picture, but there's a description of a story in 1992 where a young woman was driving on Topanga Canyon in the rain. She lost control of her Corolla. It hit a tree head on, and she died on impact. And when I tell you the chill, I know it's like so it's like such a typical thing, such a cliche, but the chill that went up my spine because I realized like the reason I saw her is because it was the exact same circumstance in the exact same place in the exact same situation, probably around the exact same time. And shit you not, never took Topanga Canyon again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, bro. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I feel like
So-
it's all these little places like actual ghost people should go and just tell these spirits, like, you don't have to stay here. We don't require your echo. You can just go. Just go. Just go, please. Please go. Kind of fuck me up.
Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely a very strange experience. It's that the first one was super scary because it was the realization that like, oh, this was a ghost, like for sure. You know, there's no like dimensions bleeding into each other. Like this is a ghost in the typical way that you would find a ghost in somewhere that like a disturbing situation or unfortunate circumstance. And yeah, so you're not gonna find me on a ghost hunting tour just in case I'm sensitive to the shit. Like I have a friend here in Austin who was like, do you want to go to this haunted hotel downtown? I forget what the name of it is. Maybe it's the Driscoll. And I was like, nah, I'm good. because just in case I'm sensitive, I don't want to see anything.
Too
I don't
late,
want to bring
JV.
anything home
Too
with
late.
me.
You've already seen things. That's way too
Yeah.
late.
But I will say, if a ghost is just around chilling, cool. But if you haunt me, I'm haunting you back
No, that's fair.
because I feel like
That's really fair.
I can ruin your afterlife. Like I'm gonna be the most annoying human being in your presence, and turnabout's fair play. Like you leave me alone, I leave you alone.
100%. No, 100%.
Yeah, but ghost, totally real.
Yeah.
Totally real.
See,
and
Hannah also had a story of I was driving though and she saw something.
Bruh. Because Dio, what the fuck? Oh, I see. But like, I don't remember where we were driving home from. And like, we were just like chilling, we're listening to music, it's like nighttime out. But as we're driving, not in the middle of the road, but like road adjacent, is just someone laying there. Like they got hit just a minute ago. And I'm like, babe, did you see that? And she's like, no. And I look behind me in the mirrors and like there's nothing there. But I was so fucked up because like I could see like blood, the shine from our lights on the body. I'm like, what the fuck? And there was nothing there.
It's the shine of the headlights on the body that fucks me up about that too. Like I there was nothing. There was literally like I didn't see shit. There was nothing. And this was like a highway. It wasn't like it was like dead of night. There was like other cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what makes that so scary. It's like when you see it during the day, you know, you see it when it's like dusk. It's not nighttime. Like or there's other people around and then they don't see it but you do. That is super freaky and super scary, and you know, I want no parts of it.
No, I don't want shit about it. Yo, did I tell you that crazy nightmare I had where I'm pretty sure the demon next door tried to get my house?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, listen, New Orleans is New Orleans, right? You just say New Orleans, that motherfucker haunted. There's like no place in New Orleans that isn't haunted. And where we were living though, the next door neighbor, we're a bunch of college girls, because we lived right in that area or whatever. And again, partners don't tell partners shit, right? But Hannah had noticed before I did that one of the girls had brought something home. And it wasn't like we had seen anything. Like, I'm like you, I'm not trying to see shit. I'm not trying to hear shit. But sometimes I feel shit, which is really fucking annoying. But I had not picked up on anything fucked up going on at the house next door. Except one night, I had a fucking dream. And boy, this was like the one, like, aside from that fucking girl in that hotel room turning around and pointing at me, this was one of the worst dreams I have ever had. I was in our house in NOLA, and I remember being at my desk, and somebody next door said, "I want to talk about your writing." And I remember feeling like so happy and elated that somebody wanted to talk to me about my writing. So I get up and I walk to the front door and I open the fucking front door. And as soon as I open the front door, I realize that I have made a mistake, because that it was that feeling of joy that somebody wanted to talk to me goes away like that. And now I am just terrified. And I am simultaneously staring at a wall of black. Like, I am not kidding, just black. I'm not fucking lying to y'all. 2 hands shoot out from underneath this black wall and grab my fucking ankles, and I wake up.
Damn.
Yes, no, I'm not, bro. I will never fuck, because I woke up and I was fucked up. And I like turned to babe and I was like, yo, babe. I think there's fucking something next door. And then this hoe goes, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's a big time nope for me. And I have some pretty disturbing nightmares. None really about, like, well, when I was a kid, from like 5 to 15, I had a recurring nightmare about Michael Myers just like randomly popping up like the Kool-Aid Man, literally like just busting through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Which I can't accurately describe that as nightmares, because it was kind of delightful and terrifying at the same time. And I've had some really fucked up nightmares, but none involving demons. I've had a lot of death nightmares, but none involving demons, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Correct. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Like 100%. It was just like, I've had plenty of fucked up nightmares before too, like scary ones or whatever, but I've never had one like that. Like, that was just, and it's still to this day, like, the feeling of, like, how when, fuck, because I'll, Kathy be like, yeah, the demon's always trying to, like, lie to you and suck you in. I'm like, oh, you lied. You was like, it was just, like, such elation. Like, yeah, we're going to talk about writing. And then I open up the front door and I was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's trying to get me, dog.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you touched me. Oh, bro, they tried to grab me. Yeah, no, I was fucked up. I was fucked up for a while on that one.
Man.
But the house.
That's too much.
No, it's too much. Like, the house we lived in was completely haunted, because I had some like wild dreams in that house. Like, so here's how badly I don't fuck with ghosts. Like, this is how bad I don't fuck with fucking ghosts. When I had a Siberian Husky. I had this dog for 17 years. Literally my familiar. Love this dog. Fucking love of my life. So the dog had died. Angel had died, and it'd been a couple months. And I remember having a dream that I was on my bed and I was sleeping, and then I wake up in the dream and I look down and Angel is at the bottom of the bed. And I remember in this dream that for a moment I was like, oh, Angel. And then in the dream, I remembered that Angel was dead. And I looked at Angel and I was like, oh no, you gotta go. Literally.
That's crazy.
Right. This fucking dog comes to see me in the afterlife. And I'm like, no, bro, you dead. Fuck out of here. Like, that's how much I do not mess with ghosts. Like, I do not.
Yeah,
I do not.
Give the supernatural a wide berth, I say. I'm not trying to mess with it.
No.
But at the same token, if the thing I'm seeing isn't messing with me, then I also just let it be. I'm like, let me not go get a priest or something to exorcise you. You're not messing with me. I don't want to agitate you.
I'm gonna
So
tell one more hilarious like poltergeist activity that happened in that, and then Hannah's gonna tell their fucked up story. When we had first moved it in, I had this fucking amazing IKEA coffee table that I got back in the day when IKEA furniture lasted like fucking forever, and I still have this fucking coffee table. It's moved with me like 1,000 times, not even kidding. But it's got like shelves in it, and one of the shelves is like pretty big, so you can put like tall books or whatever. So we had just moved in, and I'm arranging shit, and we have a Dragon Age book. I'll show it to y'all. It's heavy, it's thick. It's like artwork for one of the Dragon Ages or whatever, and I arrange it. I'm just kind of show you with my foot. Like I arrange it like this. I stick it upright against a box, kind of catty cornered, right? But it's very particular how I have it, right? So I put it there. I leave the fucking room. Okay, real life. I just leave the room. I go do something. I come back into the living room. It is arranged in that exact position, but now it's on the floor in front of the coffee table instead of where I put it. Like it's not right. And I'm fucking staring, and I'm literally like just staring at it. And I'm like, well, maybe it like slipped down, but no, that couldn't, like, it wouldn't have been like that. It literally looked like somebody was like trying to put it back where it was, but just fucked up. Literally just fucked up. So I fucking ask our friend Tara about that shit. And she does some of her fucking woo-woo shit and basically finds out that one of our friendly people liked the artwork and was looking at the book. So sometimes you can live with them, which I was like, that's acceptable. That's acceptable, especially because you tried to put it back too. Like, I appreciate that. But that was the wildest thing to walk back into, because you really think you're crazy sometimes. You just stand there and you're just like, what the fuck?
I'm with whatever Tara said. If Tara said don't do anything, then don't do anything. They're just arranging things. It's just like, okay, well, I guess you're arranging things, and I'm going to let this happen. Because I'm assuming you've been here longer than I have.
Correct. Yeah, no, it was just a friend. He just liked the artwork. And I'm like, oh, we're touching things? Like, this is a heavy book. I'm like, bro, I'd have just left it open on the coffee table for you. But I don't really want you to talk to me. You can talk to Hannah, though. Things talk to Hannah all the time. Tell him, Hannah.
Well, this story isn't, because I need some context, because this story isn't actually mine. It's one of my besties. But I was sort of involved because I was in the text chain with a lot of other people. So, a friend of mine, and this is from like one of my like first big friend circles back in the day, when we were playing this this MMO, Ben, who lives in Thailand, we're in this text group, like him, his sister, Cody, a bunch of other people. And we're all like, we've known each other for a long time at this point. So we're all like pretty familiar about where people live. And it's like, I'm going to tell this from like his perspective. So Ben has a brother and a sister. Let's call his brother Will, because I don't remember what his brother's name is. But him and Rin were like chilling in the house. It's like 6 p.m. They were watching a movie. It just finished up. He gets a text from his mom like, yo, can you go get Will for me? He's not picking up his phone and it's time to come home. He's the younger of them. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So he leaves Rin on the couch and he gets up and goes to get him. Now, Will would typically be like 7 houses down at one of their other friends' house, and he always stays there past curfew and all that shit. So he's expecting to have to drag his ass out of the house. He goes there. Will is not fucking there. He's not there. And apparently people are saying that he was just never there. Everyone in the house was like adamant that he was not here. No, we're not covering for him. He's not here. Now because of this neighborhood, there's a lot of places that Will could probably be. So he's just like, fuck it, whatever. Meanwhile, he's texting and calling like, bitch, where the fuck are you? So he's walking through the neighborhood. He's angrily texting. He's occasionally texting us and the other text chain for entertainment because he's bored as fuck trying to walk around. It's getting dark. As he's walking, he like goes toward, because I think there was traffic where he would normally have gone and he didn't want to deal with that. So he went in a different route that he never goes, but it's still all in that neighborhood. So as he's walking up, he sees like this old lady in like a blue nightgown walking her dog, moving pretty slow. But as he's passing by her, he's like, let me just ask if she's seen Will. Ben has not seen this woman before, but it's a small community, so like maybe. So he goes up to her, it's like, hey, have you seen my brother? He looks like this. And she like stares at him and like stares through him and like kind of tilts her head at him and says, a little boy? And he's like, no, teen like me. And she just says again, a little boy. And finally he's like, okay, that's, thanks for your help, bye. He starts like walking real fast past her, right? But doesn't think much of it because just old woman, maybe confused, right? Puts it out of his mind. He keeps walking for like another minute, 2 minutes. He's walking, and there's kind of like a small hill. So, like, you know how when you walk up a hill, you start seeing more of other buildings. He's walking up, and he sees an old woman in blue walking her dog.
No.
Nah, bro.
And now, poor Ben is like, I did hit up a little bit of like the oregano earlier. That's what he was thinking. This is me paraphrasing him. He's like, maybe I just got confused.
I will die on this hill. I have never met anybody who fucking smoked weed and hallucinated. I do not give a fuck.
That's what we'll get there. Hang on, we'll get there. That's what we all told him. But so he has to like pass her again to get where he's going. So he's like, and he's staring real hard at her, trying to figure out if he just made a mistake or he's looking back behind him. He doesn't see anything. And he goes up to her, is like, excuse me, ma'am, don't you live down there at that house? And she looks at him again, like, you found the little boy? He ignores her and keeps walking. Big ignores her and keeps walking. He's like, I'm just trying to get to this like fork in the neighborhood so I can go left and check the other motherfucker's house for fucking Will, and still not getting any answer on his stupid phone. He keeps walking, and maybe another 2 minutes elapses, and guess what he fucking sees coming up? It's at this point he stops walking when he sees her again in the same spot, slow walking. He stops. And I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it is. There is a picture of this. There is a picture of this woman that he put in the main text. So first, we all get this in the text room. This fucking Ben says, first thing is, y'all, I think I'm gonna die. We're all like, bitch, what the fuck? What's wrong? We're all like, what? And especially his sister, who is in the house still. He's like, you haven't been gone that long. What the fuck happened? So he's trying to say there's an old fucking woman that I keep seeing. And we're all like, yeah, whatever. He's like, no, bitch, look. So he puts the picture of her, and it's an old lady, blue nightgown, walking her little fucking tiny ass dog.
You are like, giving me the heebie-jeebies just talking about this picture. Like, I'd have fucking thrown my phone in the fire.
And we're all like, yeah, Ben, it's an old woman walking her dog. What's the problem? And he's getting so mad because he's freaking out but not explaining. So he's like, no, I've seen her 3 fucking times. I keep passing by her. And we're like, LOL, okay. We're being assholes over the phone. So finally he's like, fuck that shit, I'm going this way. So he backtracks, goes through a whole different alley. It's like, because in fucking Thailand, you have alleys everywhere. So he goes through one and has to like do this whole other route to get to this motherfucker's house to go and find his fuck ass brother. He finally gets there. He opens the door and everyone in there is like, well, he asks like, where the fuck is Will? And he's like, we haven't seen Will. So he's fucking pissed. He is pissed the fuck off. So finally, they're like, I don't know, maybe try over there. Because that's another friend of theirs. So he's like, now texting his mom, like, I don't know, man, maybe he got kidnapped. I don't know. We'll have to throw him away. I don't care. I might come home. But he's going to try one more house. On his way there, he... I don't know. It's not quite what you think is about to happen. He doesn't actually make it to that other friend's house because through one of the other houses that he's passing by, he does hear Will's voice. So he's like, what the fuck? And this isn't a house that they've gone to before. So he is walking up to this very normal looking house. This house doesn't look sketch at all. So he like knocks on the door and he's like, Will, what the fuck? So he actually comes up and answers the door and he's like, bro, why do you look like that? And Ben is cussing him out at this point, like, why are you here? He said, there was a woman that needed some help around the house and I wanted some extra money. And Ben's like, who the fuck is the woman? And in the fucking rocking chair in the living room is an old woman in a blue nightgown with a dog in the bed.
No. What the fuck?
It gets worse. So, Ben did not give a fuck about that woman. He grabs Will by the neck and drags him out of that house and closes the door. And he makes Will wait the entire way home before he will say what the fuck is wrong. Because at this point, he's like, yo, you're sending some weird shit in the text messages. Like, I don't know what your problem is. So they're all home. We get more cohesive update of what actually happened. Because Ben's messages were like, bro, what the fuck? There's a scary old woman. I don't know what to do. But now we actually got the full explanation. One day later, they were having breakfast. So it's Ben, Will, his sister, Rin, and their mom all at the table. And Ben actually asked Will if that lady needed more help. And he was like, I don't know. I'll go ask later. His mom asked, what lady? So Will gives her the directions of that house. And she's like, no one's lived in that house for at least 20 years. It's a condemned house. And they're like, no, it's not. It's not. And she's like, yeah, it is. It's condemned. It had mold in it. And they're like, no, absolutely not. So they don't believe each other at all. They go as a family to that house because their mom is like, no, I'm telling you, it's abandoned. They go there and knock. They can get in, like they actually, because it wasn't actually locked, but like, yeah, it's, no one was in there. No dog, no woman, nothing. And it didn't look particularly lived in.
Had I been the brother that was doing fucking house chores for the dead bro.
He would later explain that she needed dusting to get done because the house was full of dust and what his work was there. Like he did primarily a lot of dusting in the living room, but when they looked around the house, everything else was caked in thick layers of dust.
Nope.
And somewhere in our fucking the picture is still there. It's still there. That picture exists, and I'm just like, I don't have it. I just hear Crystal shouting at me from the other room.
Well, I have to go. and now I'm mad that this is what I'm left with. So now I can thank you. No, thank you.
I love you, JP. I'm sorry.
I love you too, but
I promise that if I ever find that picture again, I will send it to you.
Oh, fuck.
A fucking Thailand ghost, apparently. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a swell night of sleep. What the fuck? Oh, God.
You, JP. That's amazing. Yeah.
Well, shit.
You gotta listen to
Where-
My Little Pony now, I guess.
that I would. I don't even know what I would do if
I don't know.
that. There's so many other questions I have. Like, what was the brother seeing when he was in the house? Like, did he not see that the house was condemned? Did he walk into the house and basically see it in a different state?
He was telling Ben that like he met her also on the side of the road, asking like, but for him he asked like, can you help me? And he's like, sure, with what? And she says, I need cleaning done. And he's like, whatever, cool, I like money. So he follows her into the fucking house and just like, and she's like, I need some dusting done.
But did he not recognize it as like condemned, or like did it look different to him when he went inside than when they came back?
I think it didn't look different to him. He just thought that like, since she was clearly living alone, that it was like in a bad state because she couldn't take care of it, and he kind of just brushed it off with that.
That's fucking terrifying.
And to this day, Will does not live that shit down. That like you just be following old ladies home, like.
That is wild. That is wild. It's also wild, like just, and I'll leave you with this: the audacity of the ghost to ask for dusting. Like,
right?
you're telling me you're gonna give me money? Like, at least like lead me back to your ghostly house and like give me some indication that there was some money there so I can actually be paid for the work I did.
Right?
It's pretty. I think it's sort of a bitch move on the ghost part to be like, can you dust for me?
Paid. Because when Ben got up to the door and sees Will there and the old lady just chilling in her chair, he's like, absolutely not, and just yanks him out before he could quote unquote get paid. So that was part of their argument at the door. When Ben's trying to be like, no, you're getting the fuck away from that house. Like right now, you're coming home. I would have loved to have known like how the ghost would paid him. Like,
man, that's fucking nuts.
Like here,
that's fucking nuts.
From like 2 decades ago. Here.
Well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch something delightful and perhaps hide under my blankets for protection.
Okay. Have a great, delightful time.
I love y'all. Thank you. Not really.
You're welcome. And I promise if I ever find that picture again, I will not send it to you.
I feel like you might send it.
I
I feel
will.
like
I will.
I kind of want to see it.
You
but
kind
I
of want to
kinda
see
don't.
it, don't you? I'm fucking What?
Who wants to see the picture?
Oh, JV sort of wants to see the picture.
I kind of sort of want to see it, even though I don't want to see the cursed picture.
And, oh, hi. Welcome, Tara and Bander. Tara, I'm sorry you didn't get here at like the beginning of the story.
I heard.
Oh, you heard?
I didn't hear the very beginning, but I heard enough. Yeah. You'll have fun, JV. You'll be fine. You'll have a great night.
I'm sure I will. I'm gonna turn on.
I
I'm gonna turn
promise.
on Barbie or My Little Pony or something very bright and colorful that does not have creepy old ladies asking for housework to be done.
Yeah, you'll have a great night, JV.
Bye, y'all.
So
Bye.
not Spirited Away.
Not Spirited Away, no.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's eating.
Did he swag this fucking snatch something?
What is this that you are putting in your mouth? Are these rocks?
Where did he get rocks? Let me see it.
Is that a fucking rock?
No, it's not a rock. I don't know what this is.
What is this that he is eating?
A ghost gave it to him.
Y'all tell spooky stories. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, do you need help? What do you do?
No, I just needed to get the packages because one was the blankets.
Oh, okay.
I can help you with him. No, he's fine. I got
Okay.
It's a haunted
But yes,
dog.
Pokemon. But yes, that was not mine, but like the Thailand story.
Yeah.
Do you have any like spooky stories, Synaptic or Tara?
I mean, I have some stories, but I think you all.
leave it. Leave it.
What do you got, Synaptic?
I have a few, but only one of them is any good. If you want sheer abject. Well, no. There's a second one. Okay. Back when I first moved to Pennsylvania, my brother was then living at the time with his fiance in a very old farmhouse. And the farmhouse was used as a field hospital in the Civil War. And they had a guest bedroom up over the living room, hidden behind a bookshelf, which was cool as hell. And that's where I stayed. And because of the way the bookshelf was weighted, anything stored in it would just cause it to open. So it was open all the time. So I didn't care. And one day, while I'm visiting there, I'm sitting in bed, I'm reading my book, and I notice some movement out of the corner of my eye. So I look up. I think it's Bobo coming in. No. There is a puffy, silvery, cloudy thing coming through their office through my door that is about 3.5 feet off the ground, proceeds to hang a left at the door and it disappears into my wardrobe mirror. And I'm just
Absolutely
like,
not.
okay, all right, that wasn't scary. That was just very, very unusual. I'll put that in my back pocket and tell them later when they get home from work. And yeah, they got back, and we were sitting down in the living room relaxing in the evening, and I told him what I saw. Yeah, matter of factly, it didn't bother me. And his fiance is like, "See, that's what I told you I've been seeing." And my brother says, "Does he know about the man?" And I'm like, "Man? Excuse me? What man?" And his fiance says, "Yeah, lately, whenever we're upstairs sleeping, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and the part of the room that extends out over the roof where the window is, there's a man in a hat standing there, and I can't, and yeah, and
Not Hat
I
Man.
can never see his face. He just stands there, and I know that he's angry, and I don't know why." And I also see the puffy cloud people. And I said, "Well, I didn't see Hat Man. I'm glad I didn't see Hat Man, but I don't think that the puffy cloud people are here to bother you." And
No, bro, because Hat Man is such a fucking no. Hat Man, you don't know what you mean. She just low key, like I see. Oh my god, so much salt everywhere.
well, she didn't know what Hat Man was. She just said, "I see a guy in a hat." I said, "Is it like this?" And it didn't help her.
Bro, that's
But
I
yeah,
don't
the
why was she so
terrifying one.
casual though? She's just like, yeah, I
Oh,
wake
she
up
was-
every fucking night and I see this guy on my fucking balcony. What do you mean? What do
Oh, she
you
was-
mean?
Are you
She wasn't
asking
casual
how
about it.
threatening
My
it is?
brother was casual about it. Like, "Did you tell him about the guy?" She wasn't casual about it at all. She was
I love your brother's just like, yeah, lol, terrible thing, funny thing. I mean, I feel like, once, twice, even 3 times, sure. Every fucking night there's a guy on my balcony and we're just like all chilling. Bruh, I'd leave him. I'd have left your brother. I'd have been so mad.
Listen, I just one word y'all are neglecting. Angry guy.
Right. You right,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
You right.
yes.
I love how brothers in all these stories are fucking up. Like, bro.
She still lives there too.
She still lives there? What?
Alone.
Has Hat Man ever left? Like, is she still seeing him every night? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
That's
What? Wait, what do you mean she lives there alone? What happened to your brother? Did
Um,
Hat Man get him?
Yes, that man got my no. Things didn't work out between them. I mean, it's
Hat
been
Man
years.
Hat Man took your brother's girl.
Yes. She lives alone with Hat Man. She's a
Hat Man will steal your girl.
no. She's seeing someone right now. They don't live together.
I bet. Yeah, because fucking Hat Man's got that house, bro. I bet they don't fucking live together. I'm not surprised. Shit.
Hat Man is no longer angry.
This discussion is kind of showing me just how naive I am.
No, it's fine. Bro, I hope somebody helped her out so she still doesn't have to deal with Hat Man. But now it's just like interesting to me that the angry Hat Man outside and then the relationship didn't work, but she's still in the fucking house with the creepy Hat Man. That's how horror movies start. That shit right there.
No,
That's how it starts.
Not outside. No, not outside. I think you misunderstand. The room is it's on the upper floor against where the roof slants up, and there's a part of the room that juts out into it where the window is, and the man would stand in the far corner of that and look at her.
So like
when
a
she'd wake
dormer.
up.
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse.
That makes it fantastically worse.
Like 1,000 times worse. That made like, oh my god! And your brother never saw it.
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, geez. If she woke him up to point him out and he didn't see it, cause I didn't hear that part of it.
Wow.
I don't know.
Angry man in the corner of the room. Your brother's like, LOL. Just that's like in Paranormal Activity, how she was like, hey, maybe not. Let's talk to the demon, and he's like, yo, let me just bring home a Ouija board. That's that shit right there. That's that shit. Wait, do you have more stories, Alex? I love about other people's poor drama.
That house also had an old dirt floor basement that she would never open, that nobody was allowed to go down in.
Oh, for real though?
Yep.
Bruh.
I don't know why.
Bruh.
And frankly, I don't want to know.
Maybe your brother dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Maybe Hatman was mad because she put him in the basement.
I feel like we need so much more information now, but I don't want to get any of it. Like, never mind. No, thank you. No, thank you. Your brother definitely did not ask enough questions. But you know what? I'm glad your brother's not with her anymore, because we'd have been like, Alex, tell your brother he gotta go. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great one. I'm gonna have to throw some salt around here last night saying that damn name out loud. Fuck. Oh my god. All right, Alex, before we go into the next real life ghost story, I know you wrote a bunch of awesome 2-sentence horror stories. Give me the first 3.
Oh, the first 3?
Yeah, give me the first 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to shuffle because one of them is special.
Oh, snap. I'm excited. Okay.
Yes.
Alex wrote a whole bunch of 2-sentence horror stories, which is an awesome Reddit thread that everybody should go on to, especially if you just don't want to sleep. And I love that Alex wrote some for us.
Story 1.
Oh, boy.
The last thing Howard saw before he died were his wife's eyes looking into his. And in that he was a lucky man. The kitchen knife had simply been too fast.
Whoa. Like upbeat, you said that last part.
He was real proud of the end of that. He's like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good. I'm fucked up, y'all. That's a good one. Story number 2, please.
Story 2. If my brother Max hadn't been so adamant with wanting to teach me survival skills, I would have died that winter. Anytime I'm sitting at a campfire or even by my fireplace, I can still faintly smell his flesh.
What?
Not where I thought that was going.
Wow.
Number 3.
Story 3. Susie's father had promised her that there were no monsters in her closet. But when she heard the door creak slowly open and felt the eyes on her, despite her fear, she couldn't help but peek from under her blanket. The thing stood, arms crossed with its pointy fingers and that large smile on its face, and said, "I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare the hell out of you."
David Pumpkins.
Sir. Now I gotta find that woman on TikTok that she's like, to the gallows with you and your lawyer. Like, that's it right there. That's it right there.
I need artwork of David Pumpkins now.
100% has to be drawn. Has to be drawn. Tara, I know you have ghost stories. I know you've got some.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I think I might have shared them here before.
Please
I don't
tell
know if
us
you wouldn't.
your favorite one.
Oh, I don't have a favorite.
Mm.
But I have a new one
What do you mean you
just
have a
now.
new one?
I think I heard a doorbell, not inside the house this time, but like outside.
Tara's always hearing shit in her
Mm.
house, y'all. We be hanging out, like we just be hanging out, and then all of a sudden Tara be like, "What the fuck?" Like startled, and it'll be like some noise in her house.
I heard that. I thought like you're sitting in your house or on your porch and you hear a doorbell from the edge of the woods. I'm
Yeah.
going inside.
Yeah. 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 Let's see. I have quite a few. Okay. So, this one is kind of quick. Um, Years ago, I'll tell you a couple. So, how old was I when this one happened? I might have been, I don't know, I might have been about maybe 12 or so. I was quite young. But one of our relatives had passed away, so we were at the graveyard, and we were me and my family, and there were other people. We were about to leave, and so you know how the graveyards are set up. It's the actual plot for the grave, and then there's a headstone, and then just behind the headstone there's like a little patch of grass, and then another grave, the next grave plot, and then the headstone. So when we were leaving, we were walking kind of in a line along that patch of grass, so we weren't stepping directly onto the graves or anything. And so while we were walking, I just, on my left wrist, I felt this pressure, and it was odd, because it felt like something had dragged across my wrist, and it didn't hurt or anything, but it was noticeable. And so I lifted up my wrist and I looked at it, and I saw, like when I was young, we, kids, we would take our nails and like, just kind of scratch our arms and like write words and stuff. So that's what it looked like. It looked like just a nail or something had scratched. So, but no skin was broken or anything like that. And I just said really casually to my dad, I was like, something just scratched me. And my dad, I don't know why he said this. He was so wrong for this. But he said, "Ooh, seems like somebody doesn't want you here." And I just looked, I just looked at him.
Wow.
But he
Rude.
was joking though.
Right.
He was joking though. And so then maybe like 2 minutes or so get by, and we get into the car, and I looked at my wrist again, and when I looked at it again, it actually had welted up. Like it was a little bit red, and it welted up like I had actually scratched my wrist on something. But where we were walking, there's no way I could have scratched it on anything. And it wasn't like I scratched it on my, like on my jacket or anything like that. There were no bushes nearby. And I thought through everything like, well, it definitely couldn't have been a bug because it was a constant pressure, like very deliberate. Like that's there was like an intentionality behind it, but I wasn't scared. And I figured that somebody just wanted to say hi. Like that was it. So, yeah, so that was it. There was
That's
nothing.
a hell of a way to say hi, bro. I'd be mad. Like, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, I figure that was probably, they probably wanted something to get somebody's attention. And I mean, what better way than to scratch you for
Grass,
eye? So, it
Tara,
was fine. Like
Tara's
I
right.
was not injured.
Tara's just so low key about it because I'd have been pissed. I've been pissed. Tara's just like, it's fine. They just wanted to say hello, low key. Mm-mm. Mad
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, if I felt any sense of danger, then my reaction would have been very different. But I never felt scared. There was no fear, I didn't feel any malicious intent or anything like that. So that's why I was just like, oh, that was it. Another time, this was it was a few years ago, but it wasn't that long ago. But my mom and I had gone to one of my cousins. She was having some sort of, I don't know if it was some kind of event or if it was like the opening of their church or what have you. It was something. And so me and my mom went to support my cousin, and the church wasn't very, it wasn't overly populated or anything. There weren't like a whole bunch of people there. So we get into this pew, and in the pew there was nobody. So my mom was right at the end of the pew, at the end near the aisle, and then I was sitting directly to my mom's right, and then directly to my right there was nobody in the pew except for I think a person like way at the other end. And there was nobody sitting directly behind me, and I there might have been some people sitting in front, but and all of this matters for what I'm about to tell you. So, so we're just in there. The service is going on and what have you, and then at one point we get up and we're singing a song, and while we're singing a song, I feel a tap on my right shoulder, just like really, just two quick little taps, like somebody's just trying to get your attention for something. So I turn, and there's nobody behind me. There's nobody to my side. And
Absolutely not.
I just do the normal, let's do what is it? Process of elimination. So I look at my mom, and my mom doesn't normally do little tricks or anything like that. And also, I would have seen her arm move or something, because she's directly to my left. And I just kind of look at her, and I'm like, no, she didn't do it. And then I just double check, and there's nobody around me that would have been able to tap me. So, yeah, so they tapped me, and I think I'm pretty sure I just said like really low, like just in a very low voice, like hello, and then that's it. So, like if that's all you want, okay. Um, and then after, nothing else happened after that service, at all. And uh, yeah,
Mm. I love
yeah.
that you
So
you said hello, because I'd have been the way I would have been chanting, nope, nope, nada, no, don't touch me, absolutely not, no, don't touch me.
yeah.
Stop playing, don't touch me.
And, oh man, I've got a few. Okay, so another one. Oh, which one? All right. So I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll say this one. So when I was at school, um, I was doing. I'm fairly certain that I've told you and Pixel this, Crystal. I'm fairly certain. But when I was at school, I was doing research, and the research program started about how it was maybe a couple of weeks before the rest of the summer programs were supposed to start. And so it was me and my this other girl that was part of my cohort of this program, this summer program that we were in. And so we both were doing research, and in the dormitory that we were supposed to stay, that's typically where the majority of, from what I recall, that's typically where the majority of people stayed for the summer program. So since we were early, we were the only two students staying there. And I think there was a resident assistant, but I think they pretty much stayed on the fourth floor. And of course, there was like janitorial staff that would come to clean. But so everything was cool, and we were on the fourth floor. So one day one day my roommate says to me, "Hey Tara, just want to let you know that I'm going to be staying at my friend's apartment, so I don't want you to get worried or anything, but I'm going to be okay. That's where I'm going to be." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know." And so that night, um, I was watching Ghost Hunters, of course. Um, I was watching. As one does.
Hmm.
So I was watching that, but I was also composing some music. So it was just loud in the room. Like just I had the music up loud, the TV was loud. Like I should have chosen one or the other, but I did not. Um, but I'm just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, amidst all of this chaos, I hear this very faint tap coming from the hallway. And so I don't think I reacted to it initially because I thought, oh, like maybe it's just like pipes or whatever. But I kept hearing it, and it sounded like it was coming down the hallway towards where my room was. So where our room was, it wasn't directly in the center of the floor, but kind of like it was more towards it wasn't like right at the end of the hallway. It was a little bit down. And so I turned the volume down on everything and I just stood there and I listened. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Because it was a very steady tap. And the way this building was, the 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 walls in the hallway or just the walls in the building in general were like I'm assuming some type of like painted cinder block. So very, very sturdy. And the way the building is set up, it was like a U shape. And where from what I recall, where our room would have been like the bottom, like on the bottom of the U, so to speak, but on the fourth floor. And in the very center, or as close to the center as possible, was the elevator. So in order to get onto the elevator or to get onto any floor, you needed a personal entry device, so a little electronic uh key thing. And at the end of either hall or at the end of the hallway on either side were like fire door, like heavy duty fire doors, and you also needed a personal entry device to get on to even get into the hallway. So you needed this electronic device to get anywhere inside the building. And so I say that to say that with those particular doors, when the lock engages and disengages, it is a very, very loud sound. Like like a very, very, very loud sound. And now on to get on the elevator, I'm not really going to hear anything because it's very quiet. But this noise was coming from the left end of the hallway, which is where the door was, one of the doors. And I was thinking, like, if somebody got onto this floor, they either would have had to ride the elevator up, which I most likely wouldn't have heard, then walk all the way down to the left-hand side of the hallway, then walk all the way back towards where my room was and start tapping. And the tapping noise, I was like, could it be like rats or something? We didn't, as far as I know, we didn't have rats. I never saw any or anything, but there wasn't like a skittering noise. Rats, when they walk, there's not necessarily a particular pattern with it. But with this tapping noise, it felt very deliberate. And so as I'm thinking through all of this stuff, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go pee so bad. Oh my God. And I was like, I'm not gonna go pee. I'm like, I'm gonna just hold it. I'm gonna make do. But this noise is getting closer and closer and closer to my door. So I think at one point because I had turned everything down. At one point I turned the volume of everything back up. and it was just like, maybe it's just in my head, but then I kept hearing it, and then it just kept getting closer. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Because I'm on the fourth floor. I can't like just easily jump out the window or something. I have to go into the hallway. And I'm like, if it is a person, I don't have anything on me. Well, I might have had a knife. I probably had a knife. But aside from that, like I don't, I would be going out into something just completely ill-advised, just not knowing what to do. So the safest option for me would be to stay in a room. So I stood by the door and I listened as this noise got closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to the door. And right before it got to my door, I locked my door. And as soon as I locked my door, the noise stopped.
Bro, I done
So
shit myself. I would have shit myself.
so when that happened, um I think I said something like, "You cannot come in here." Like, I think I said something like that. And then I got into bed. I still had to pee, but I was like, "Imma just hold it. I don't care." I said a prayer, and then I called my mom and dad. I was like, "Hey, I think there's a ghost in this building." And they're like, "Oh, really? What happened?" So I explained to them what happened, and they were like, "Oh, so what are you doing?" I was
Wow!
like,
They was like, wow, that sounds bad. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Like, what the fuck?
Like, that sounds like a you problem.
No, because they knew there was nothing that they could do. Like, they're hours away. So, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that, my family, we, I grew up talking about, ghosts and spirits and all that. So it was, if somebody said something like, I think I saw a ghost, nobody would laugh them away or
Right.
anything like that. People would listen. So that's why I called them, because I'm like, I need to tell somebody right now.
Right. Right.
Um,
Dude.
so I told them, they're like, yeah, no, that's a good idea. Cause I was like, I gotta go pee, but I'm gonna wait until the morning
Mm-hmm.
to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
what's interesting though is 2 weeks later, my roommate did the same thing where she's like, hey, I'm gonna go stay at my friend's apartment, just giving you a heads up. I'm like, okay, cool. And same thing, I heard the noise. Now this time I was annoyed. So I waited. Like I just stood at the door. I was just waiting for it. And then as soon as it got to the door, I locked the door. I said, "You are not allowed in here. You cannot come." Like, no. So whatever you're doing, like you need to go somewhere else to do that. You can't come here. And then and I never heard the noise again.
Wow. I love that it tried
Never.
twice though. At first I thought that maybe it was just trying to make music with you, but I don't know, man. I don't
No,
know
see
about that one.
that one felt like, with that one I felt something like
Mm.
mischievous, but not in an innocent mischievous type of way. Like it
Mm-hmm.
felt a bit different, and I was
Right.
like, no, we're not doing that.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Hey,
We're not doing.
babes, wonderful stories about like weird orders. Why don't you tell the story about that time that your dog saved you from like a demon or some shit at your door because you live in like fuck ass Florida?
Because I actually have like two. Both are really short and not as scary as the Thailand story. But the
I'm
dog
mad
one.
you told us this Thailand story, by the way. Like I'm never gonna forget it. Like I'm never gonna forget that some dude literally had a ghost tell them to come dust my fucking house. Like that's fucked up.
It was so great, man. I wish y'all had seen that group chat because we were just being such assholes to him. Like, oh man, that's kind of weird, man. Just taking pictures of old women, it's kind of creepy, man. That is weird. We're just such assholes.
That poor man is freaking out at his friends, a typical friend fashion. You're like, damn, bro, sucks to suck.
When we like finally got like the actual full like explanation, we're like, oh shit, man, that's real weird. He's like, yeah, I know, it's real fucking weird, isn't it? But yeah, let's see. I don't remember how old I was for this one. I think 16? I don't know, somewhere around there. But I was home alone, as I am, with all of my best stories. But at least Zoe was there, which is our family beagle, who was quite old at this point. I think this is, I want to say, like maybe 2-ish years before her passing. But like an important note to know about Zoe is that like she's always been a bit. We didn't do a good job socializing her as a puppy, so like no one is really like cool with, the vibes never really get past with Zoe. So I'm just chilling because at the time we had those desktop computers and we were just I was just chilling there on YouTube probably. It's dark out. My mom and dad were out fishing. I forget which river, but and I didn't want to go this time. It wasn't feeling great. So I was just chilling alone. I was vibing, having a good day. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Zoe get up. So our couch is kind of like beside me, next to the desk for the PC. And beside that couch on like the other side is Zoe's bed, and her bed is against the wall, which the window is kind of right there. Keep moving forward and there's the front door. I'm just doing what I do and I see her slowly get up. Not anything usual, maybe just going to a different bed. But she gets up and she's really still, like very, very still. And I'm watching her and I'm thinking, like, hoping like nothing's wrong because she is fucking old at this point. But no seizures, please. But she slowly walks toward the front door. And when she gets right in front of it, she's just staring at it. Completely still, completely quiet, locked in on this door. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, this is weird. Like, she's like 14 at this point, and I'm like, she's never done anything like that. So I'm looking at her, and I'm like, Zoe. And she's ignoring my ass. So she didn't even hear me. And she normally has like good recall for me. And she's like, no. So I'm like, okay. I keep on, and she's still like this for like an easy 5 minutes. And finally, the only change in her body is her mouth. Because I watched her slowly, that thing dogs do, slowly bare their teeth, like lift their lips up and show teeth. She starts doing that, but there's no noise coming out yet. It's just teeth. And I'm like, ma'am, stop that shit, because I've never seen her do that ever. She's 14. I've never seen her do that ever. So I get up from the desk and I'm standing, because like I'm like standing in the threshold of the living room, because behind me would be the dining room. And I call her name, like, oh, Zoe, what's wrong? Like, ignoring the fuck out of me. Finally, there is the lowest rumble from the depths of hell out of this little beagle, this old lady beagle that I've never heard from her. And she hates fucking raccoons with a fiery passion. I've never heard her sound like a goddamn devil before. Now I'm really nervous. I'm like, So while she's doing this, I do creep over to like the living room window, which is closed. The blinds are shut and everything. I peek around the corner, or like I lift it enough to like peek around it, and I don't see anything out there. There's no one standing there, and I have a perfect view of the front door, and the light is on. It's always on. No one's fucking there, and there's no animal, no person, nothing. Not even like the outdoor cats are out there right now. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, what the fuck? And then she starts getting like ballistic, like angry, barking at this door. And I think that I'm about to be robbed or some shit. Like, I don't know, someone's about to kick this door down, so I don't know what she's doing. So I get the phone that's hooked up fucking next to the TV. I pick up the phone, I go into the kitchen, I grab the biggest fucking cleaver I could find because I don't know what the fuck to do. And and I'm chilling at the back door, about to run out the back and call 911 because I don't know what's going on. As I have my hand on the back door knob, silence. She stops. Like a flicking off a light. So now I'm like, really, like, what the fuck? And I don't hear anything else. So I creep back toward where the living room is and I peek. She's still standing there, but she's not making noise. And like maybe a minute passes of her just standing there and looking at the door. Then she, as if nothing happened, walks back toward her bed and lays down. And I'm staring at her like, bitch, what the fuck was that?
Like no
To
other
this day,
information.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I mean, she absolutely protected you from something, but now I'm very curious if it was like human or not.
I have no idea. It could have been, for all I know, it could have been anything, but I'm like, what really freaked me out was one, I've had her in this house for 14 years, and we got her as a puppy. Never seen her do any of that, but I think the thing that scared me the most was the baring of the teeth with no noise. That was weird. That was so odd.
Whatever it was, she was not fucking playing, I tell you that.
I have never felt so like, what the fuck about a beagle ever. This old 14-year-old beagle sounding like a fucking devil. That was some scary shit.
Dude, that would have scared the fuck out of me. Like, I'd have been absolutely not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, go ahead, babe. You said you had one more, and then we can need more
Oh,
Alex's
yeah.
story. Oh, shit. Rexy is going to tell us the ghost story. I can't
Oh,
wait.
shit.
Go ahead, babe.
All right, so this one, I'm going to give it a name, and I know some of you have heard this story before, but some of you haven't, but I'm going to call this one The Legend of the Bone Road.
You know what? Tara, come get your friend.
This one is, I'm still mad about this one. This was like,
I'd like her to run loose. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
So, like, if you ever find yourself in Alachua, Florida, there is...
Don't go to Alachua, Florida. That's really what she's trying to tell you. It's like, just don't go there.
Don't go. One, it's kind of boring. Two, just don't go. But...
Just don't go to Florida.
Yeah, just don't go to Florida.
There you go.
But in the, one of the neighborhoods in Alachua, Florida, behind this neighborhood, and I don't remember the official, like, name of this road, but everyone who lives in that neighborhood just calls it the Bone Road. And the reason why it's called the Bone Road is because people who go out hunting are assholes, because they will throw out whatever they didn't want of their hunt and just throw it in the road and leave it to the elements. So you'd find, like, if you're walking there or driving, you'll just find random carcasses of various animals there that have clearly been stripped and just left there. And very annoying. Like, I think most everyone in that neighborhood has, like, tried to contact City Hall about it, about the dumping of carcasses on the road, but nothing really got done. But the thing is, it's also rather a pretty road. It is pretty. It is rather popular for people to walk through the Bone Road to get to another neighborhood that's separated by this big stretch of road. So me, my mom, and my dad, in a late September, are, as we do, walking on the Bone Road, and it's kind of dark out. The whole walk was pretty uneventful. We were just getting some exercise in. It's kind of like a fairly cool day, which, you know, in the south of September, it's shocking that it'd be cool at all. But very chill. We just hear frogs. We hear, like, other types of insects, occasional bird. Very nice. We're almost home. We got maybe 20 minutes left of the walk. And as I said, it is loud, and the Bone Road has woods all around it too. So it's loud. Love natural wildlife. 20 minutes away from our house, everything stops. All silent. Nothing. No bugs, no birds, not even the rustle of an armadillo running through the brush. Nothing.
That's how you know you fucked up.
We knew it because we both stopped. Everybody, the three of us, me, mom, dad stopped, and we're like, "What the fuck?" So we're like, "We're just why don't we walk faster to get home?" That was our thoughts. Like, let's just get home. We don't know what the fuck that's about. As we have quickened the pace of trying to get home, we hear from our right in the brush this weird mechanical growling noise.
No.
It felt like something just like maybe like when we think of how a dog growls, but add like maybe like a mechanical filter to that. That's what it sounded like, and it sounded perfectly to our right in the brush. And we ran. Absolutely not. We fucking ran, like whole ass ran. And we could still kind of hear it as we were running, and we did hear like a little bit of a rustle of some foliage, all while it's still completely silent on this road. So we fucking book it, and we're now maybe 10 minutes left to get to the house, and we don't hear anything, but like it's still not returned to normal on the road, but there's like a slow like slowly returning normal. Like maybe now you might hear a cricket, but still not as loud as it was before. But maybe like the further away we get, the more wildlife you start to hear again, which made us feel a little bit better. But my fucking dad, so me and mom are freaked out, right? And he's freaked out too. But as we're walking back, he's talking about like, I wonder if that was like one of those things. And we're both me and mom are like, shut up, save it for the house. But he keeps going and says, what if it's one of those things that never had a body? And we're both just like, shut the fuck up, we're going home. And we make it home.
Really, what is wrong with men? Men, please tell us what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like on a daily basis, like what is wrong with y'all?
Right.
I'll compile a list.
Right. And I'm just like, and we did make, Dio, get out of here. But we did make it home without any more incident. But the whole time, we're like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just wait till we get back to the house. So yeah, it was. We didn't walk on the Bone Road that late ever again. Actually, we still walked it, but not at that time frame anymore. Yeah.
Nah. Just no. Just absolutely. Bro, I had a heart attack, bro. It's the forest going quiet that I have never heard, and I hope I never do.
You don't want to hear that shit, bro. It's, I know Rexy has heard it. It's like
absolutely do not want to hear that.
You don't want to hear that.
Like decisions got made here. It's like, oh, we're gonna make our way home. How are we gonna go? Oh, let's go down the Bone Road.
There's
like,
nowhere else to go because we were already. There's no turnoffs or anything. And once you're on the Bone Road, you have to stay on it until you get to your destination.
Sounds like some horror movie shit right there. Like once you get on the fucking Bone Road, you can't get off. Like, bro,
you can't.
no.
Right? Once you're there, you're there. If you want to go back, you have to go back the way you came, still on the Bone Road.
Rexy, do you have a Bone Road where you live?
Yeah, Rexy, do you got a Bone Road?
No. Not that I know of, anyway.
Oh, Appalachia.
Oh.
What?
I'm pretty sure y'all have heard all of mine. At least Hannah and Crystal.
Like definitely pick the one that's gonna make people to be like, I'm never going there. Absolutely
Let me start
not.
by telling you this dream I had at my uncle's house, right? because I'm like, my parents got divorced. I was pretty much living at my uncle's house. You know, trauma. It's great.
Right.
And their house is like the most haunted place I think I've ever been in my whole life.
That's saying a lot.
From me, yes.
Yeah, that's saying.
Yes.
I just want everybody to know, like, just that's saying a lot for Ressie, because yeah, okay.
So like, the way their house is laid out, it's like one. It had 2 living rooms, and the extra living room they made into Ariel's bedroom. Me and Ariel were like the best of friends. So anytime I was there, that's where I was at. So like all this paranormal shit just keeps happening. And we're like, teenagers, that shit's funny. We don't know no better. So I have this dream one night, and it's like we're in that bedroom, and this man opens the door. He's like all black, like Men in Black. He's coming to wipe my memories, what he's coming to do, pretty much. And he looks at me. I look at him, and he's like, "You've seen too much." Pulls out this gun and shoots me straight in the chest.
Mm-mm.
What the fuck?
Mm-mm.
And I wake up.
What?
Mm-mm.
Bro.
What do you mean you seen too much? What did you see?
Can we say right? What the fuck did you see, dog?
I don't know.
Bro.
But it's like, you know how like in the movies when they're being dramatic and you can see the bullet coming at you. It's like that, but it's green.
The fuck?
And I don't have time to move or do anything, but this green light is coming at me, and he's like, "You've seen too much."
That's some freak ass shit. No, thank you.
No, just hard pass.
Yeah, I feel like you should just burn that whole house down at that point. Like that's a wrap. Like I'm good. No, thank you.
It's really not a fair thing to do if you're gonna live in Appalachia. I mean, they gotta at least cut you a break, give you a little more leeway.
Can I have some information as to what I did so I don't do it again?
Right. I could just not look. We could just pretend I didn't see it. Like, damn, calm down. We escalated that so fast.
Whatever you do, don't look.
Poor Rexy's like, what?
Like, this is Appalachia. Like, there's rules to shit. Like, you gotta tell me something.
Not so much stuff happened in that house.
Dude, like, okay, Ressie, yes. Tell us, I mean, like, is it like, for all of us who don't live in Appalachia, is all that shit true?
Yes.
Apparently, like, the whole, I'm gonna say words and y'all are gonna be like, "No, don't say it."
Yeah, don't
like,
say it. I'm not listening.
Okay, we'll call them skinny boys. And
yeah, I like that. Yeah, like
and
that. Okay.
Apparently, we all just dumb and like racist. Apparently, that they're not in Appalachia at all.
Where
wrong neck of the woods. Apparently.
Oh, where y'all are? Y'all don't see them.
Like, just this East Coast Appalachia all the way up. It's something else.
Oh. What is it with you?
I don't know. Oh, that reminds me of like. I gotta tell you because it sounds like a skinny boy story.
Okay, let's go.
Man, like they're putting in new power lines, right? And of course, you get a side by side or 4-wheeler, and they're like, "Oh, here, let me cut this road up the mountain." And everybody on 4 wheels is like, "I'm gonna go up that mountain too." So me and Dad go up the mountain, taking pictures out of the side by side. It's cute, it's pretty. Sun's going down, and we're standing there, just enjoying it, and we hear the most god awful scream I have ever heard in my life in the woods. And I'm like, I look at Dad because Dad's big, 6 foot tall, 250-pound man, and I'm like, that's been in the woods his whole life. And I'm like, what was that? He's like, I don't know, but we're not going to stick around to find out. Get in, we're leaving.
I love that even he wasn't like, oh, it's a fox, it's a this, it's a that. He's like, I don't know what the fuck that is. We out.
And I'm on like a call with Catnip the whole time, right? Like they didn't hear the scream, but on the way down, they're like, I hear people talking that's not you and your dad.
What the fuck?
I'm like,
Oh
no,
no.
you could have
That's
told me when
why.
I got home that you heard.
Right, like say like, are you like right now? You hear people like right now?
Yeah, because like a side by side, I mean, you know what a 4-wheeler sounds like. That shit's loud. So how do you hear people talking over that noise?
Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Did they say that they were able to distinguish what they were hearing? Like, were they able
Just
to
a
make
woman
out?
talking.
Mm.
I'm like, no, you didn't. You could have waited till I was off this mountain to tell me that you heard a woman.
That's fucked up that you heard a woman scream and then Nip Nip hears a woman talk. Like that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's a lot of fun, you know.
Rexy, when we come pick you up, I just want you to know that like we're not actually stopping, so you're gonna have to like we're gonna drive in front of your house, and you're gonna have to like run into the. We're gonna have to time
You're
it.
gonna have to like hop in,
Right,
like we're gonna
because
be
I'm
in
not-
motion,
right.
fling the door open, and you're gonna jump.
Yeah.
She said
Like-
you need
like-
a trampoline.
Oh my god.
I mean, I live in a holler. Like a holler.
Yeah.
You go up the road, you hit a cemetery and mountain. I look out back, there's a mountain. I look out front, there's a mountain. I'm in a holler.
God, you really, yeah, we really not stopping. Like I'm not fucking stopping.
Dude, I only have to like look in one direction for the mountain. I see it there mocking me. If I had a nickel for like every time I entered West Virginia and was greeted by a pack of coyotes tearing something apart on the roadside, I'd have like 4 fucking nickels. I don't know what I'd do with 20 cents, but
That's normal. That's fine. That's, you know what? That's a normal thing. At least you didn't see like nothing else. That's cool. All right, Resi, give us another free cast because I know you got him. Like I know you got him. Like I know you got him.
Okay, we're gonna go back to my uncle's house.
Oh shit.
So it's me, Ashley, her son Carl Wayne, and we're watching my cousin Mila. We are in my uncle's bedroom, which is weird. Let's not get it weird. But she's given Carl Wayne a bath in their big bathtub. And I'm like, I'm gonna go check on Mila. Because, you know, she little. We haven't seen her in a hot minute. So like when you come out of their bedroom, you could see pretty much the whole damn house. And there is no way in this bedroom besides that door. So I walk past the couch and I'm like, there's no Mila here. No kid, no child. I'm freaking out. I'm like,
Fair.
we done lost the kid.
Oh
We
shit.
done lost this kid.
Fair.
I see her come from like the other set of bedrooms into Ariel's room. And I say out loud, I'm like, you cannot be in there. You know your sister's gonna beat you ass if she catches you in there. So I follow this child in there, go see her go around the bed and like crouch down beside the bed. And I'm like, okay, I saw you. This is not funny. Walk around the bed, there's no child.
No.
No. When I do find the real child, I'm throwing it away because absolutely not. Absolutely.
No child. And I walk back in the bathroom. With Ashley stands said child. And I'm like, how long has she been in here? Ashley goes, she literally walked in the door as you walked out. And I'm like, no, she did not, because we would have passed each other. So tell me how long that child has been here.
Oh, that's one of those things. I'm not saying his name.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying, Tara. I'm not saying the name. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bro, I'd have thrown that whole kid away.
Get a new one. This one's cursed. Get a new one.
Like, what do you mean? She's been here since I left. No, she hasn't.
The way I would have freaked out that little fucking child went around that bed, crouched down, and then you're like just thinking it's your actual child, right? And then you go, and then it's just not there anymore. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, bro?
Like, you know how kids hide from you because
Sure.
they're like, I'm funny.
Right.
That's what I thought it was. Because, you know, like, you a little shit. I wasn't in here watching you. That's fair.
Right.
Nope.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah.
Tara loves
is-
kids, and even Tara's like, nah.
No, I mean, I I'm not talking about the kid. I wouldn't throw the child away. I
I
would
might.
I would
I should have. I should have.
but it's
Can't trust you
it's
anymore.
it's wild. Like it's
Like,
wild when you see somebody walk into a room and then they're not there.
Tara, have you seen somebody walk into a room and then they're not there?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck? Why has this happened to so many people that I know? Like, this is no. What the fuck?
mm-mm.
To be fair, it wasn't somebody that I knew. It was at I've had other experiences at my one sister's house. And so one it was like was it in the summer? I don't know. At some point I decided, oh, I'm just gonna stay up here. And so I like just kind of moved in for a very short time. But one morning when I think the twins were getting ready to go do stuff or whatever, and like people were awake and things, and I was asleep on. She had like this shade lounge, um, in the living room, and I had fallen asleep on that, and I woke up, and when I woke up, I saw my nephew walk into his room, but I also saw somebody following directly behind him, and this was not anybody that I had ever seen in my entire life, like at all. Didn't look like anybody that I had ever seen. Didn't And their clothes were odd. Like their clothes, well, I only remember seeing like the top half of them. And the shirt that they had on looked like, I don't even know, maybe some kind of linen with like puffy sleeves and stuff. So like a very older shirt, and this person looked to be like a European descended person, and they had like dirty blonde hair that was like a little bit below their ear, but it wasn't quite neck length, I don't think. And yeah, so I only saw the back of them, but they followed my nephew into his room, and as soon as I saw them, I sat up and I started screaming. I'm like, "Who is in his room?" Like, I don't think my nephew wants me to say his name, so I'm not going to say his name here. But I'm like, "Who is in his room?" Like, I just saw that they're like, "No, he's in there." I'm like, "I know he's in there, but who else is in there? There's somebody else in the room." They're like, "Calm down." I'm like, "No, because there's somebody in this room that doesn't belong in this room who was here." And so I got up and I went into the room, and unsurprisingly, there was nobody there that looked like the person that I had seen. And yeah, that was the first time I had ever seen anything like that, and I was just like, yeah.
Bro, that's so fucked
um,
up. Especially because like you were so like you're like looking at everybody else, we like, oh, we just gonna let the stranger walk into the kid's room. Like the fuck's wrong with y'all? Like I saw somebody. And there was
yeah,
nobody. Wow.
yeah. And there were a lot of like, I wasn't the only person that had experiences in my sister's house, and surprisingly, I don't think they've really had any in recent years, but there was a lot. Like my my younger nephew. So that nephew I just mentioned is my oldest nephew. So my younger nephew, one of my younger nephews, around the time when he was like 3 or something, um, one of my other sisters stayed at the house with my oldest sister, and she had a room in the basement. So she would babysit him, and she said that there would be times when she would babysit him, and he would like peek out the doorway and then come back quick in the room like he was playing with somebody, and he would be giggling and whatever, and she would look at him like, what in the world? What is going on?
I'm like, who the fuck you
And
playing with, bruh?
but he never seemed scared or anything. And then one day she said that it was almost time for him to go home. So they had all come upstairs, and the stairs to get to the basement were like just off the kitchen area. So they had come back up the stairs and they were in the kitchen. And she said he ran back to the top of the stairs and said, "Bye, I gotta go now," or something like that. And then he just walked away.
Nah. Throwing the whole kid away. Mm-mm.
Kids know, man.
I'm telling you.
It's so funny. It's hilarious. So
Rexy, can we have these kids, man? Like, all right, give me one more. I live in West Virginia. What the fuck stories, Rexy?
You want Rose stories?
Oh, whatever. Sure. So I'd never drive on the roads there? Yes, absolutely.
No, Rose, like the flower.
Wait, what? Why?
That's what I named the ghost in the old house.
Oh, we've named it. Yeah, sure.
Well,
let's talk about
that's what she told me her name was, but that's irrelevant.
Oh, just letting you. I'm not inviting you here. I'm not saying your name because no, I'm Rexy saying your name. I'm not saying your name. Go ahead. Yeah, sure. Let's learn about that. Yeah, I'm excited.
So, for the longest time, I was like scared out of my wits end to sleep in my bedroom in that house. And then it was like one day, me and this ghost decided we was gonna be friends. And she stopped picking on me and started picking on everybody else in the house.
Wait, hang on. I feel like we gotta back the fuck up. What do you what do you
So
mean?
like for me, my closets for some reason they never have doors on them. I'll just raw dog in my open closet. And like I would lay in bed and I would see stuff move in my closet. And I'm like, we don't have a cat that gets in the closet. There's no logical explanation for stuff to be falling off in the closet. So I was like, I'm asleep in the living room. Threw a fit. I would come up with every excuse in the world to, not be in my bedroom. Like one night my pinky hurt.
Fair though. I wouldn't be sleeping in there either. I'd be like, fine, well, I'll sleep on the porch. I don't give a fuck, but I'm not sleeping in there.
But then one day I had this weird dream of this little girl in a white dress, long black hair, typical scary movie girl. She's like, "I'm Rose. I'll stop fucking with you." I'm like, cool, great, okay. So then mom and dad used to shower together because, adults do adult things. But this ghost would beat on the bathroom door, yelling "mom" in my voice.
No.
And of course, they come out of the bathroom mad, interrupting adult time, go in the bedroom. I'm sleeping. Passed out. Wasn't me like messing with them at all, And then we had a friend over. Mom's told her all about this ghost. And she's like, "Yeah, it sounds like Rexy." She's like, "No, it doesn't. Like, you don't have a ghost in this house." So me and her daughter are outside. They're sitting in the living room, and she hears her daughter yell "mom" from my bedroom, and we are outside. She wouldn't come back. She was like,
Wow.
She's like, "I ain't coming back."
I wouldn't have fucking came back either. Like, no, bro. In your voice too. But it's, what? It's not even just the voice. It's the banging on the bathroom door for me too that would have fucked. Like, come on.
Every time they would shower, just pounding on the door.
Mm-mm.
Mom. Nope. Wasn't me. I was sleeping.
And you ain't hear it.
Nope, I didn't hear it. I was sleeping. And I'm a very light sleeper. And it did it to Ashley once too. She was like mid-shower, nobody's home, ghost pounding on the door to get in. She sat on the porch wet.
Yo, that's real. That's so fucking real. Cause that's how I would have been too. Like, you got me fucked up. That's so real.
I'd also be sitting on that porch wet as fuck. I'm not going in there.
Like we pull up and she's on the porch and we're like, what are you doing? Why are you out here? Your ghost messing with me. Beating on the door. I'm like, we told you she was in there. That's on you.
You know what? I'd have been like, you absolutely right. I need a ride home and somebody need to go in that house and get my clothes because I ain't going in there.
She noped out so hard.
That's so real. That's so fucking real. It's so real, bro. Yo, not banging on
We
the
was dumb kids too, man. We played Bloody Mary in that house. Mm-mm. We should not have.
Why? Did you see her?
See,
Well, like, I mean, we didn't see her, but later we were all sitting in the living room because I used to have friends in real life. Crazy. And I had sleepovers for my birthday every year. A group of us decided we go play Bloody Mary in my bathroom. Midnight.
Bruh.
And
Just don't
Ashley's
say it
like,
one more time.
and Ashley is there, and she's like, I'm gonna stand by the door, by the light. If anything gets hectic, I'll turn the light on. I about ripped that woman's titty off trying to get out of that bathroom. I was like, you gonna move or I'm gonna rip it off. Get out of here.
Wait, what?
So then I don't know. I don't know. It was like there was screaming, there was something in the mirror, and then I wanted out. I was done. I was like, I am not this white. Let me out of here.
She said I was screaming, there was something in the mirror, and then I was done. I was out. I love it.
Done. But later, we're all in the living room, chilling, right? And I'm like, cool. And one of our friends, Jessica, is like being a creep because it was that time of like goths were creepy. It's funny.
Right.
But she is crawling at Ashley, and Ashley doesn't get scared by anything. She's like, I'll sit outside of there for the ghost, but other than that, I'm pretty good. She's screaming, high pitched. I'm like, what is happening? Are you dying? She's like, I'm looking at Jessica, and her face just disappeared. She had no eyes, no nose, no mouth. It was just skin. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to my room, and y'all can sleep in the living room.
Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck?
I noped out of my own sleepover. I was like, I'm going to my room.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
What is the noping out of your own sleepover that is just like also so fucking real? But what do you mean that she had no face?
No face. I'm so glad it was you that had to see it and not me, because what you mean?
Like, suddenly this bitch just don't have a face, like...
You know, like how, like, Scory? I can English. Scary movies, they do, like, it's like skin stretched over a skull, but there's no... It's that. It was that.
Oh.
And, like, she is crawling on all fours at Ashley with no... I'm like, no.
Absolutely not. Right.
Wait, I just came back. What the fuck?
Right.
You don't... No. No.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to hell, apparently.
Did she remember?
No, I'm gone.
Did she remember? Like, did she say she had any kind of weird experience? Like, did she remember crawling or anything? Or
like the person that had no face
yeah,
was like, I'm normal. It's me. What's your problem?
oh.
But Ashley's like, don't come at me, bro, or I will start kicking.
So she's crawling in Ashley for like a joke, and Ashley is freaking out because as she's playing this joke, she has no face. That's
No face.
fucked up.
That's fucked up. On all no. That's some Eldritch Horrors type shit. Like
Never noped out of a slumber party so fast.
That's what y'all get, because you actually summoned some shit. Because I feel like a lot of slumber parties end or begin in like, I be stiff as a board, fucking Bloody Mary, you stupid, your parents bought you a Ouija board type shit. Maybe, but like
I did that too.
Right, I've done that. I have done that too, or whatever. But we actually said goodbye, so it was fine. But like, bro, I never saw anything. But I mean, you actually saw something in the fucking mirror. That's no.
Our Ouija
No.
board disappeared after we used it.
What?
What?
So like, not to hog time, but this is fantastic. My aunt had this Ouija board, right? They were playing it. They didn't say goodbye. They went out. On their way home, they wrecked their car.
Wow.
No.
She's like, I don't want this Ouija board anymore. Do you want it? I'm like, yeah, yeah, I do. So I get it. We're playing it. You know, we don't say goodbye either, but nothing happens. We're like, it's crazy. We're crazy thinking that that was gonna happen. The next day, it's gone,
It's just
completely gone. It's just gone.
Mm.
And it wasn't like oh, mom decided I wasn't allowed to have it because she gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just gone.
Mm-mm. Right, exactly, and stay out. Because what the fuck? What?
So, actually, Rexy, you reminded me of something.
Oh, God.
Now, I have never, and babe, I know you've heard the story before because it has to do with Dio. And I've never used a Ouija board before. I never want to because nah. But, so we were living in New Orleans. And, like, if you know what Calhoun Street looks like, that's where we were. And that little neighborhood across from us is like Loyola Stadium, right? I don't remember. I think we were just done with tabletop. So I told you, babe, that I was going to go and take Dio for a quick walk because, you know, he's younger and, you know, the energy, right? We go there and we go like 2 blocks down, I would say. So, babe, remember when you go like straight down, like you leave our house and you go to the left and you go down a couple blocks. Do you remember that white house on the corner?
I know exactly what house you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to pass by this house. I'm not even looking at it. I'm walking and Dio's actually having like a really good leash manners tonight. So I'm chilling, he's chilling. Suddenly, like, I'm walking and there's no more, like, with me energy with him because I stop and I come to a dead stop because he's not moving. I'll look at him and he's staring directly at that house. Locked in, staring at the house. I'm, like, giving him, like, a tug, like, come on, motherfucker, let's go. And he's like, no. And he's staring, and there's nothing in front of the house. There's no decoration, because, you know, everyone has heard this dog bark. Everyone in this Discord has heard Dio bark. And there was nothing there to scare him. There was no leaves on the road. There was no bags, nothing to spook this jittery little motherfucker. He was just really locked in on the house. And, like, come on. Like, come on, because I'm thinking it's just him being him, right? So finally, I tug enough, and he's like, all right, fine, but I don't like it. So he's walking with me, but he just keeps turning his head toward the house and he's not comfortable. And finally, he's doing much like what Zoe did, and he starts baring his teeth at that house. In an actual, like, I don't like this, like, can we go type of thing.
To this day, 5 years, I've never seen Dio bare his teeth. I've never seen him do it. I've never, and y'all, he's scary as he sounds. This is why we always tell people that Dio it's a very, like, I'm afraid bark. It's not really an aggressive one. It sounds aggressive, but it's not. But I have never seen him bare his teeth. Never.
Because, like, I've seen him, like, scared plenty of times. Like, oh my god, that bag is scary. That vacuum is scary. That decoration I've never seen before until now. That's scary. But he was just so locked in, and he was doing that thing where, like, his body's, like, beside my leg, and he's, like, leaning on my leg, like, ma! So he's doing that while having his teeth bared, looking at the house. And, like, finally, I'm like, I don't fight him anymore. Like, you right. I'm not scolding him. I'm not correcting him. Like, you right. We're going home. And he follows me home. No problem. Perfect. Wanting to go ahead of me a little bit, but fairly good Michelin-landers. He's like, let's go home. So we get home and everything's okay. The next day, I see people are cleaning out the house. I think someone had just moved and there was going to be, like, a new college kid there. So I'm getting ready to leave the house because I go on my walk. I go over to Audubon Park and do my loop. As I'm on my way home from my loop, they're done cleaning and there's a dumpster in front of the house with all kinds of shit in it. As I'm walking past the dumpster, there is an old as fuck Ouija board in the goddamn dumpster.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Nah.
Right. Exactly, Alex. Nah. Just not.
And I don't know if that's just a wild coincidence. I think probably not because New Orleans. But I'm like, that's not my business. You just stay in that dumpster. But yeah.
I don't know what
I
was
feel
going
like-
on that night. Yeah, go ahead, Tara.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like that's like the start of a movie
Right.
or something. And then the next part of the movie is like, instead of you, Hannah, like you're just like, I'm going home. There's none of my business. The main character in the movie goes to the dumpster and gets the Ouija board, and then
Mhm.
the movie happens.
Yeah. But luckily, my wife is smart and did not bring no motherfucking Ouija board. Because absolutely not.
I felt a little bad initially on the walk when I was able to get him to like walk with me after staring at the house for so long, because he was so like, I don't like this, Mom, but if you really want to, we can keep walking. I really don't like this. There was something about like the threshold we had stopped at. He's like, nah, Mom, no, look at the house, Mom. I really wish I knew what he saw to make him do that. And like, he's never done it again. I didn't even know he knew how. I didn't know he knew how to show his teeth like that because we got him at 4 weeks. He like
That is primal.
Yeah. Like I literally, I've never seen him. I have never seen him do that.
I have a question.
that was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hmm.
What'd the Ouija board look like?
It was like, it wasn't like, you know how the ones that you see typically are like clean and beige color. Like this one was kind of like.
Was it white?
It had. Why?
Because Rexy's story disappeared. She's wanting to know, or they're
Uh-huh.
wanting to know if
Was the whole thing white?
It glowed in the dark. So
I
it was
don't-
white and black.
So I do remember like it looked dirty, so like kind of like it had like on the corners it had like copper-ish look, but like the main face of it was like white with some like dark speckles from like maybe age or something, like it had been worn down.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Oh my god.
If that's the same Ouija board, I'm about to like, nah, we gonna have to do somebody needs to cleanse themselves with salt.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Say psych right now.
no.
No. No.
Shut up. It is not. Say psych right now. Say psych
The
right
only-
fucking now.
The only difference is the one I saw looked like it had been damaged from like the dumpster things falling on it. But, bruh, that.
That's weird as shit.
This is not a movie. We're
Right?
not in
No,
a
that's what I'm
movie.
saying. That's what
No.
I'm saying.
Rexy, take it back. Take the picture
As
back.
soon
Rexy.
as you said it was in the trash, I was like, what color is it?
Bro.
Take the picture
Ain't
back.
got
Rexy.
time for this.
Thank you.
Ain't got time for this.
I'ma just pretend that it's that one of those things where they just bought the same kind of Ouija board. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's-
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh no.
I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Cause that house gave me bad juju. Just some places in NOLA you could tell like are haunted that are chill, but they just some places you just like I don't fucks with that. You just keep on walking. You just keep it going. It's it's New Orleans. It's haunted as shit. But that house sucked. But yeah.
Though it does make me happy, kind of, sort of, that, well, Dio is Dio. Apparently, when it's time to stand on business, he's like, I'm scared, Mom, but we gotta go. I'm trying to tell you, please.
Babe,
People
I
like
don't.
coward-
Go ahead, Tara.
courage to coward dog.
Right. That's it. Well, babe, I don't know if you remember that night at the apartment. Like, okay, so Dio, and you guys have all heard this too, like, normally Dio, like, if somebody comes to the door, gets too close, or, like, it's a leaf, it's a cat, whatever, it's Dio. He does that growl, but then he'll growl for a couple times, and then if, whatever that has bothering him
The
has
woof.
not fucked off, now we get the woof, right? So everybody has probably heard him do this, right? So, but one night we were in our bedroom in the apartment that we used to live in, and that apartment complex was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it was a little weird. So we was in bed, and I don't remember if you remember this, babe, but I think I woke up, or we were just laying there. It was quiet, but and he was growling, and I noticed it because it never escalated. He just kept growling, and it was that very low. It sounded absolutely like a warning, and he just kept doing it, and he did this for a little while. And then I'm awake now because I'm expecting any second now he's gonna fucking startle the shit out of poor Hannah with his fucking bellow, because that's normally what happened. Never bellowed, just growled. Still don't know why, because I sure as fuck didn't get the fuck up. No fucking idea. Don't know what he was growling at.
Dogs are like so, just like children are so accidentally scary. Cause like, what is it your eyes are seeing that mine are just not? Like, I'm so curious. Cause babe, you know how when he like leans on our legs when he wants attention? He was literally doing that while locked in on this house. Like, Ma, no.
That's like that night we watched somebody walk into our fucking room and didn't do shit.
That's fucking right, dude. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna last one, and then I'm gonna let Synaptics tell us his 2 cents horror stories, and then we're gonna go. But like, listen, again, he's in the bedroom on the floor. We are laying in bed, and we're looking like we can see him clear as day, and all of a sudden he just looks into the hallway. Whatever, no big deal. But he's staring, and then his head moves as if like Bander or somebody had walked into our bedroom, walked into the bathroom, and walked into the closet. Because I watched his head track this. Like, it's literally, it was very deliberate. He watched something walk in the fucking room and walk into my motherfucking closet. And then just went about chilling. I don't fucking know what it was. But it was just, I've never seen him do that either. It was just so weird.
Like, bro, can you like tell us what you saw? Clearly it fit the vibe check because anything scares this dog.
That's mostly why I let it
You're muted,
slide.
babe.
That's mostly why I let it slide, because he was not like aggressive. He just watched it. He just, whatever it was, he was like, okay.
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
This makes me think about how my cat is always sitting on the couch looking at the top of the stairs.
No. 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 Yeah, I was like, no, I'm done here. All right, Alex. 2 sentence horror stories. Give us. How many did you write? You wrote a lot, didn't you?
No. I was surprised how much thinking goes into writing so little.
Right.
So I tried to go for quality.
Let's go. Give us.
right.
Let's end the night with your 2 sentence horror stories, because I love these so much. They're so great.
This one's kind of fun.
Hell yeah.
So, story 4. Mickey used to think Mickey used to think his tough guy attitude was a barrel of laughs. Then he crossed the wrong people, and now he's just a barrel.
Oh, damn. Rip.
Damn. Don't snitch then.
No snitching, Mickey. Well, I was fucking. Also, didn't think it was going there. That was really good. All right, next.
Story 5. Sometimes I talk to my therapist about mortality and the fear of death. I don't actually have it myself. I just want to get better at instilling it in my victims before I extinguish their spark.
Damn.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No.
I like that. No.
Extinguish their spark. Damn.
It was literally the extinguish the spark. I'm like, Jesus.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's why I messaged yesterday. I'm writing these thinking, am I okay?
Right. Fair. That's fair. Is there another?
Yeah, there's a few more.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Last two. Let's go. I'm excited.
Okay, story 6. The world is a stage. I am the performer and you are my audience. Well, until you succumb at least, but then there's always the next show. It was originally captive audience, but I thought that gave it away, so I took that out.
I love it. I love it.
You will watch me.
This is story 7. Duke was scary, but Martha asked him if he had any idea what the scariest thing in the world truly was. That night, while dozing in his chair, the abusive drunk felt the cold barrel of that pistol he liked to flash around touch the top of his head. And in that instant, when his own mortality flashed through his mind, he finally learned what she had lived with.
Damn.
And the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes.
This sounds like the ending of like a novel.
Right? Right? Alex just wordsmithing with these. All right, we can't end on an odd number. We have to end on an even number. So give me one more.
Story 8. It took me forever to find and get back to my damn car. Next time I'm bringing the charger so my phone doesn't die on me out here. It's the double tap from now on. It won't be as thrilling without the thought of them or disoriented fear shut up behind me. But I also won't get decked when the universe throws me a damn fighter and I end up having to chase them down in the goddamn woods.
Alex, are you okay though? Like, are you okay?
No.
I have weekly therapy, so yes. Writing is my outlet, just like you.
So good. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for coming out to spooky, scary story time. Y'all got way too many scaries. Y'all remember, y'all need to look up cleansing. Y'all need to get some salt. Okay, iron is good. Black candles are great. Obsidian, tourmaline. I think y'all need some of that, especially Rexy and Tara. Tara needs a lot at Tara's house. Yeah, because Tara's always be hearing shit.
Listen, my house
Same
is
though. But I usually hear shit on your end, not mine, so it's fine.
What?
Hmm?
We leaving. We leaving. I don't want to know. We out. I love you, Shelly. Can't wait to see you. We getting the fuck up out of here. Good night, y'all.